Hello, my lovely people. I'm back with another tarot lesson. So today is a reading slash tarot lesson as well. That's why I didn't shuffle the cards. So this reading going to be a little bit more simple, like not too extreme to the detailed and all of that. Might be too detailed, but I'm gonna try to make it simple for people who are trying to do a bigger card readings and to do tarot lessons. I have a lot of tarot lessons on my channel, so check the playlist for the tarot lessons on my channel page. I've done a lot of things explaining how to do it and all of that. So watch those readings before you start and attempt doing this, or you can watch this as well. It's just going to benefit you on like how to do a reading for someone else or for you. So I choose to pick a card that is very simple to choose. It's like their feeling and thought. This can be for platonic, can be for a love interest as well. So you can choose a pile for your person also to see how I'm reading your person as well. So you can choose a pile for several people, can be for platonic and can be for a love interest, as I said. So you can choose a pile for different people and for your person as well. So and do the lesson as well. I'm just gonna explain it so you can resonate and you can see what I'm talking about, right? So I didn't shuffle the card or anything like that because I want to do it like from the beginning. I'm not gonna choose a lot of cards or a lot of decks. I'm just gonna go with the method that I explained, the way that I do it. My tarot lesson is like to explain how to do a reading without getting overwhelmed. The first thing that you need to do is like to understand how to read a one card, right? Because the moment that you panic in the middle of the reading and you just pull a lot of card can be ideal, it can be good for you, but it might confuse you and you keep pulling cards, and then you confuse yourself a lot. But in my method and like teaching tarot is like to just pick one card, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So watch the tarot lesson 1, 2, 3 and a lot of tarot lessons that I've done on my channel to see how I explained all of that, and also have tarot lessons for members. So today we're going to start, right? We're going to do this reading one card. So my method of shuffling, so a lot of people like to shuffle, some people like to shuffle and then wait for the card to fall, like if you notice, but my method is like to just shuffle and just by my intuition feel like okay, that's it, and put it. So whatever works for you, it doesn't really matter. So whether you want to shuffle the card, shuffle a lot, you want to just like wait for it to drop, or you just want to put the card. My method as well, I do not take reversal at all. So because whatever negative message, you can see the card itself without reversing it. So if this card was like this or like this in the beginning, I explained in my tarot lessons. If you watch the other tarot lesson, it's like whatever the card is can be negative, can be positive, and you can see I explained that in detail, how to see if this is a negative, how to see the positive, how to pick up all of that, like how to pick up the messages and to see. You don't have to flip the card to see that it's negative. You don't have to put it upright to know that it's positive. Like it's just based on your intuition. You're a psychic before you become a tarot reader. So if you are relying on your intuition and being a psychic and reading the cards, going to be much easier because those are the purposes for those tarot decks. But if you're going to just like overwhelm yourself with the meanings, you're just going to not pick the message and you're going to pull a lot of cards, right? So look at the lessons there that I've done before watching this reading. And let's see here. So I'm going to put 6 cards because I feel like a lot of you are here and you maybe want to choose for several people, and it's going to be better for you to choose several cards for each person, platonically or love. So you're going to also see how I'm reading this person, right? So this is my method of like shuffling. It's just like random like that and just pulling the cards. That's what I do. Whatever works for you, it's fine. You don't have to stress this way, right? Let's just take the cards away so it would nothing distract you here. So we put the cards down and choose crystals, whatever items. You don't have to put crystals. It's just for the people to use, to choose, and to see what they need to pick. Any item will work fine. So we got 6 cards here. Choose one for each person or a person on your mind for their feelings and thoughts, and we're going to see. I'm gonna read in a more simple way while explaining, not just to pick the messages. So this reading going to be not my usual reading, is just picking up the messages and not explain. So I'm gonna explain in details as much as I can and show you the cards and show you everything that I'm picking up and how and all of that. So it's going to be more like detailed, like a lesson, right? So let's start here. I hope everybody chose. Number one, what is this person feeling and thinking about you right now? I do feel like this person, the first thing I'm seeing is like they have another person, right? That they're like really focused on. They have another person on mind. I'm going to read the messages and then explain to you how I saw that, right? This person got another person distracted them. So they could be not very honest to you about their intention because they have another person. If you're asking about love interest, probably should just make it about love, but we're gonna do platonic and love just because all of you choosing for several people, and but it's like can be overwhelming. So here, like when you read for two things, right? So in the reading, while I'm reading for two things here, I'm gonna make it very slow. So the first thing that I'm gonna read, I'm not gonna overwhelm myself about the platonic, not yet. So focus on you now. You're reading for everybody, and you're reading platonically, and you're reading like also love. For some of them are love, some of them platonically. We're reading now the love part, right? The love part, this person got another, it's like the same energy but translated differently. This person got another person on their mind that they're not being honest, like they didn't let go of a love of their life, or they got like someone like they're very attached to, so they're not being honest with you, or they have someone that they're more loyal toward, right? They're more loyal toward that person. I'm not gonna get in a lot of details like my other readings just because I want to make it very simple. So the first thing when we read about this person in a loving way, you can see how I saw that. So the first thing when you see the card, your intuition highlights a certain image. Like the card stop moving. Like basically the card becomes like a reel on Instagram to make it fun for you to explain it. It becomes like moving. It becomes like a movie, right? You look at the card, and every time you ask a question, the same card can come in a lot of ways. So the tarot decks are very, very detailed, right? Like people who uh, done it based on intuition on each card, right? So when you look at each card and ask whatever question you want, you're gonna always see a different scenario, a movie. Like sometimes it's going to be like their shoes highlighted, sometimes the signature down, sometimes the background where like you start seeing things coming out. Like it's almost like your imagination telling you, like you see ants coming or you're seeing something. Like it's like your intuition picking things other than also the images that you're seeing. But also sometimes it's like just like you're looking at the card and also you're relying on your intuition, what you're seeing and what spirit telling you right now, like a certain word. And I explained that in my tarot lesson number 1, 2, and all of that. Sometimes like I told you, like to make it simple, you can write the words. So if you are a new reader, maybe you're panicking and all of that, so you're looking at the card, you're doing a reading, and if you are looking at the card and overwhelmed, you picked a message but you're overwhelmed because you're just done the reading right now, maybe you're tempted, you're very scared or something like that. Just pick the words that you come from spirit to you, like random 3 words. Just choose 3 words. Do not overwhelm yourself. Or 2 words. Like for example, spirit said betrayal, love, intimacy, right? Like spirit said that. Do not pick on the full sentence that spirit saying. Maybe you're panicking, maybe you're just not intuitively still there, like you're not connected too much to your intuition that much, right? You're practicing, you don't know what is your intuition, what is your thought. So the thing that I saw here when I looked at the card right away is like you can see here like this lion bird on top, like thing with the wings. I saw it as like a some kind of obsession. It looked like the devil card, right? So on top looked like the devil card, like some sort of obsession. And you can see those people are like bounded together like a friendship. And somehow this person looked like a little bit sneaky in the look. Look how they turn their neck. It's like not necessarily see it this way, but this is the first thing that I saw in the card. I saw this person like leaning their head, like they are like looking at you like in a hiding something way, like you know how like their body language. And I saw this as a devil here, which is an obsession. So they are like they got an obsession, they got a person they're obsessed with, right? You see what I'm talking about? So this is what I saw. And I'm not gonna get like overwhelming here in a lot of details about this person. Not going to be like my normal readings. I'm just going to keep it simple so you will follow up to what I'm saying. So the other thing here, we said like this is the love interest that you're talking about. If it's a relationship that's platonic, right? It's the same energy. Again, you look at the card, it's the same energy, but it's the same thing. Like this person is attached to some belief, something. Whether like I'm seeing like this belief is about you, this is like more like a toxic thing about you that you're not aware of. Like this person is like very attached to a perspective. You can see like this is a fixed belief, right? Like they have an idea here. This is like a toxic idea that they have. Like it's almost like they are like not telling you how they're seeing you, but more like here, like the cards now, when you see platonically, you have to pick your intuition, right? So the intuition saying if it's a platonic relationship, this person got a fixed belief on you. This belief is almost like a box, some sort, right? Like I'm getting like a box, as per saying like a box, right? Yeah, I'm picking more, but I'm trying to make it simple for you. Like I'm as per saying box. So if you're like a little bit like overwhelmed, like again, pick the three words from super per saying box. So this person is like putting you in a box of like their own like perspective, and this perspective is not true, and they're like seeing you based on that. It's almost like they don't want to see who you are, right? I'm gonna keep it this way, that's simple, so you saw how number one went. So number two, what is this person feeling and thinking about you platonically, right? I'm gonna keep the messages very simple, right? So this person right away, this is a very simple thing, and the card is highlighting this as this person is letting go, moving on, right? And you can see the card letting go, moving on, as simple as that. But you want to pick more details about this person. So what are they feeling in a loving way toward this person? I do feel like this person is moving on, and for some reason when I'm looking at this card, I saw the number 4, right? I saw the number 4 like a 4 sword. Like I saw that it's like a stagnation. Like this person want to move on because they feel like they cannot, and in the feeling also, it's not only the card, like the feeling that I got from it is like this person kind of like they didn't get what they want, so they trying to move on because I like crying baby, like I'm seeing like a baby crying, like a crying baby. Like this person want to move on because they want to let go because they didn't get what they want, or they don't want to argue as well. So the argument as well with the sword, so I'm getting also another word. So when you're like picking, so words comes from your intuition, right, from spirit. This person argument, so this person like just cannot handle something, cannot handle the truth, and they don't know how to argue with you, and they want to take, I can look at more details, of course, like I'm going to explain more, but I'm just trying to make it simple. But like I'm going to explain all of that without overwhelming you. So this person want to move on, right? Because something is not really happening the way that they want, like they're not getting the complication, I cannot see. And also this thing, like when you do a reading, like you're picking words, like you cannot speak and then you say in different words, like it's almost like spirit trying to tell you something. But yeah, this thing I want to get into this. So this person want to move because they're not getting what they want in an argument. It seems like this person is not getting what they want in an argument, and it seems like they're a crying baby, they're a child, they're not winning the argument. There's a lot of swords, right? Like argument, I'm hearing argument. They're letting go because of the 4 sword, like they're not really moving, like they're not moving forward in their argument, they're not winning that. So I'm getting this person is trying to be childish. So I'm seeing also this person is childish, they get in that. And also for some reason I'm getting this person, like again, like I'm looking at this card and then something here is highlighted where I'm looking at the card, and let me explain to you here. Like look on the top here, like this thing looks like a beer glass. Somehow my intuition picked it up today as a beer glass, and another day it could be a snowflake, it could be anything, right? So again, the image can be moving, like you see the image moving when you're doing a reading. And if you feel overwhelmed, again, like I explained for number one, I recommend that you watch all the bios as well while you're practicing. So if you feel like, for example, you're overwhelmed and you stuck, you're doing the reading, you're just a new psychic, right? Like you're practicing. If you feel like you're stuck a little bit, do not pull another card. Just do the method that I told you. Pick 3 words from spirit. 3 words. Like now, just take a silent moment of silence. Pick 3 words from spirit. Spirit are saying like crystal. Okay, crystal clear, like a crystal clear thing. They're saying like not saying the truth, like basically like not being truthful. And the you can pick 3 words. Like the third word is saying like gossip, like something about gossiping, right? Like pick 3 words. So let's just look at the card again. So you're overwhelmed now and you're like looking at it. So we got the beer, we got this thing. So this person is trying to act like childish, and they, because they're not winning an argument, they want to go and act like, I'm getting with the beer, like they want to act like certain way to trigger you. They want to do a behavior where they make you jealous, they get under your faking, they're not being truthful, right? They want you to hear gossip, they want you to see them doing something, they want to win an argument by an action, right? They want to get under your skin, right? So this is what I'm getting about this person. They want to get under your skin, they're trying to get a reaction from you, right? I'm just gonna keep it this way. And I feel like with this card is platonically and love is the same thing as I said about this person, because you can see there's no like, oh, like sexual thing because platonic. If it's this case, then watch number one, so you're gonna see how I've done it for platonic and all of that together. So, number three, again, this reading is very simple, right? So, the first thing here was saying, what are they feeling and thinking about you right now? And I chose platonic, in a platonic relationship, and a love relationship as well, right? And we're going to keep it simple. So, the first thing you look at the card, when you look at the card is moving like a video, like a reel, like a video clip, right? So, the first thing you look at the card, do not panic. You're panicking, you're doing a reading. Look at the card, let the card move in your eyes, right? And if you're panicking still and you don't know how to listen to your intuition, pick three words from spirit. Let's do this before like I get into the messages. I'm gonna block my intuition right now. I'm not gonna pick the messages about this card. I'm not gonna look at the card. Let me do it like your way. Now you're panicking. I'm looking at the card. What is this person feeling and thinking about you? So we chose platonic and love. Now you want to be advanced, right? Let's focus on the love aspect first, and then we focus second on the platonic aspect. So we got the love aspect first. It could be both the same, right? But let's focus on the love aspect first. So when I'm looking at the card, the spirit saying something about like licking, they show me licking an ice cream or sucking like something, right? And the second word, the spirit, again, I'm blocking my intuition. I'm not cheating. Like I'm not looking at the card. I'm not doing anything. I'm trying to be simple as like when you're panicking, right? The second message is I'm getting like a big tower moment, right? And the third message that I'm picking from spirit, you can take your time. The third message is like a telescope, like a microscope thing, like a microscope. So we got three messages, three words from spirit, three messages. So now we're looking at this card. What is this person feeling and thinking about you? So I'm like right away when I looked at this card, I got this feeling with the words that I'm seeing, like obsession, right? And you can see how the telescope and like how looking so deep. It's like there's an obsession, right? And what we got, like licking ice cream. So this person is very obsessed with you, and with the licking and all of that, it feels like this person, they really like your lips. So I'm not gonna pick like a lot of messages today. I'm just gonna keep it simple, right? So they like your lips. I'm seeing the lips. Somehow I'm seeing this person's kind of like chewing something. Like the card is moving. I'm gonna put all the element that I said. The card is like, you look at the card and somehow like somehow my imagination is showing me this person is chewing something, like, are they putting their tongue aside, like there's something under here, the mask that they're wearing, like they're doing something with their tongue. So, and again, the horse mouth also spirit highlighted it for me. I look at the horse mouth or something, seems like a lot of chewing and eating. This person like to watch your mouth, they like to watch you eating, chewing and all of that, right? They like to see that. And we saw the big tower moment from spirit, right? I do feel like this person is like want to shock you. So when I saw like the message from spirit that told me a big tower moment, I looked at the card, and the first thing that I saw this person moving slowly toward you to shock you, right? Like this card is slow moving, right? The meaning of the card is slow moving, as a pentacle is something that wants to come to you. But with the message that I got from spirit, again, pick the three words method going to work. If it's overwhelming, just use two words, right? And I'm seeing the big tower moment of like this person slowly walking toward you to cause a tower moment, to cause some shock, like some sort of shock, right? I'm not gonna pick a lot of messages, but like I'm gonna like make it make sense, right? In the like in a general way. So in a platonic way, what I'm getting is like this person is obsessed with you. They want to come toward you in a slow way, and the tower moment, they want to cause some sort of shock in your universe, right? The telescope, they're very obsessed with your mouth. They like your mouth. They like all of that. But then while I'm saying all of that, also the tower energy spirit kept saying tower, big tower. This person got some sort of anxiety, and once I felt the anxiety with the tower moment of this person, I looked at the card, and it's like this is how the card moving. I looked the card, like the one card can translate a lot of things. You see how I'm reading with one card all the time. So big the anxiety, and when I looked at the card, somehow I saw this feather on the top of his head. It looked like a chicken, like how a chicken, like if someone say like you're a chicken, you're a weak cast. Again, spirit always highlights the meanings that you know of. Like don't worry, like if chicken doesn't mean weakness, and weakness with you, you might see it as something else that you know. So they highlight the meaning that you know, they speak your language to you, right? So I'm seeing like a chicken, this person is a coward. Yeah, they want to approach you, yeah, they want to shock you, yeah, they want to come toward you, but they have a lot of anxiety, right? So we're talking about the love interest here. We're not talking about in a platonic way, right? We can put it together if you want to, like, do it faster, but we are doing this as a tarot lesson, right? So I'm looking at this person, and this person is like having all this anxiety and all of that, but also I'm feeling like a block, like I'm feeling a block, right? So I'm like, I'm just at first, like, I'm just looking at the card and I'm like, why are they like being like that? Like, just ask a question. And like, I'm feeling a block. And while I'm feeling a block of this person, I looked at this down here, somehow highlighted like veins, like a heart vein or something. Look at the floor. Like, again, like, whenever like you stop on three messages, pick another three words. Let's pick like two words from Spirit right now. So Spirit saying like something about like chewing grass, or like some sort of grass or green grass, and they said something about like flowers, white flowers, like funeral flowers or something like that, right? So let's look at the card. So I'm picking this like heart thing, like it looked like a vein down, right? So I'm like, what's going on? Like, this person is like really, it just feels like this person is like, they got some blockages, even though that they're dancing on the rhythm of their beat, like they're walking on it. It seems like they're walking on their heartstring, right? They are trying to follow their heart, but I'm getting like some sort of like a block. And I'm getting this white flowers, because first had white flowers. For me, we have in the backyard here, we have a funeral flowers. They're called the funeral flowers, the graveyard flowers. Yeah, we have them, and it's like they're very white, so it highlights death. Like they cannot, like, something ended, like they feel like it gonna end, or it gonna end. Like, you're gonna read, like, you're reading for a lot of people. So whenever you highlight one energy, for example, I'm seeing like an ending. I saw, like, directly, I saw two ways in my brain. It's for saying I saw like group of you, like I made it two group, like a group of you where like there's an ending, and I see another group of you, they scared of this ending, right? They're scared of this ending that might happen, like a sort of rejection, right? And we saw the chewing grass, right? Like chewing grass and all of that. Again, this person is very obsessed with your mouth and how you eat, and something about like words that spit, like chewing grass, chewing something, spit in it. This person is like very, they love the thing that you say out of your mouth, right? They love the things that you say out of your mouth, like comes out of your mouth, whether they're negative, again with the tower moment, or positive. They love the way that you speak. And so we get to the platonic way. We're not going to get in a lot of details because I don't want to overwhelm you all. We get in the platonic way. We read platonic or love, it doesn't matter. Get in the platonic way, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, because in this energy, when we read for love interest, and like for a love interest and platonic, it seems like it's a general thing, can be for a person who's in platonic as well, not sexual, right? So this is what we read, and it can go on and on. You can see how one card can highlight a lot of things, depending on, like, when you pull the card at the beginning of the reading, you want to ask two questions or whatever, can one card can read a lot of things, right? So number four again here, what is this person feeling and thinking about right now? I'm gonna do it the simple way as well, but I'm not gonna pick anything. I'm not gonna cheat. I'm gonna block my intuition. I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna like look at the card, or just, I'm gonna look at the card, but I'm not gonna pick anything. I'm just gonna try to do it as simple as you when you started, right? Like, you're just, your intuition is still like, you don't know where is it. You're trying to take a moment to just focus. So again, when you look at the card is moving, as I explained, like a rail, like a video, right? It's moving. It's moving. It's not a one thing. It can change with your imagination. It moves, right? But look at the card now. You pick three words from Spirit. We're doing it the simple way. It's like your intuition is still practicing. Like, you don't know how to just like look at the card and see everything together and just pick what this person feeling and pick your intuition. So, a Spirit saying something about like empty. Okay, I'm doing it simple as you. I'm not picking anything. I'm just saying like the words from Spirit. Empty, another empty, and the third one is like negative. So empty, empty, and negative. And then we look at this card, and when I see this thing here, what this person feeling and thinking about you right now, I'm feeling like this person is feeling empty because of you. I don't feel like they feel empty because of anything else or anything like that. They feel empty because of you. They feel empty because of you. Also, when I looked at the card, I got this cringe feeling of like, this person is needy. It's like, with the negativity, I'm seeing like something about like make me feel positive. Make me feel positive. I'm feeling that. So you can pick it from spirit or just pick the feeling, right? Spirit saying like make me feel positive. So I'm looking at the card, it's just needy. Make me feel positive seems like I'm seeing this as tears. The rain seen as tears is like make me feel positive. I'm empty. Like I'm empty, want you to make me feel positive, right? Gonna pick simple things. So for platonic and for love interest, if we got a message that seems like it's more for a love interest, we can like stop and read for platonic and love interest like separately, right? And like stop here, read, and then read this way, like make it like two kind of reading in the same reading. So we got this person saying like something about like when I said stop, this person saying stop, stop. But this person, when I say stop, when I look at this person is like, it's almost like I saw a hand putting a trigger in their heart, but it's their own hand. It's like again the picture is moving. So when I saw a hand, I felt like this hand is their hand. This person saying stop, and they're saying like they're stabbing themselves. They're telling themselves to stop, to stop, to stop, to stop. And now, like I'm reading as simple as you. I'm not gonna look more into messages, but I'm gonna read slowly, right? So this person saying stop, 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 and beating in their heart. Let's ask spirit, why are they saying stop, stop? Like, and then they like really just like hitting their heart, like stabbing their heart, right? They say stop. They feeling negative. They feeling empty. They want you to make them feel positive, and they're stabbing their heart, right? So I'm asking the spirit, I'm looking at the card. Maybe you're like a little bit overwhelmed right now. I'm not going to overwhelm you by looking at the card and reading. So let's just do the method of like picking two words from spirit. So I asked spirit, why are they like this tapping their heart? Why are they doing like that, right? So I'm just picking up two things like string, like wires, like a charger, and picking up a lot of batteries, right? So I'm getting like a literal with the battery again. Spirit talks to your own language, right? So for some of you, batteries can represent something like something you remember with batteries, an incident that happened. For some of you, can mean something else. But spirit speaking about me, my own language, right? So they're saying battery right away. I saw the batteries that I have. Like my grandma got a battery in her heart, right? I'm getting all of those things, right? So when I look at the card, what I'm seeing here with those words that I'm seeing, and I'm looking at this, I do feel like this person is kind of like someone who really like feels a lot, but they don't know how to communicate it. It feels like they feel a lot and they're trying to tell themselves to stop. They are really someone who does not know how to communicate their emotion in a good way, right? They don't know how to address their emotion. There's a lot of feelings, there's a lot of things. But now this person, like you came here to, you want to know what this person is feeling and thinking about you. You know that this person is feeling all of that. You make them feel negative. You make them feel that you need more, right? Like you need more. So we're reading slow today again. I'm looking at this card and I'm like, again, like, what is more there, right? What this person feeling and thinking about it right now? I'm feeling like I'm seeing like a roof here. Like, somehow I'm seeing a roof, as per saying a roof as well. Like, I'm seeing like on top of the sky, there's a roof, right? There's this roof, like a block or something, like a roof, a wall. So I'm seeing this person is really like put in a wall. They don't want you to see what they truly feel inside. So I'm seeing like this person doesn't want to admit some sort of failure. So I'm just looking at that. I'm getting, again, you can do it slowly, big words from spirit. And I'm seeing like this wall. I'm seeing like this person doesn't want to show you that they failed. They don't want to show you that they're failed, right? And let's get more here. Like this person doesn't want to show you that they're failed. Like they somehow, I'm getting someone who does not like to admit failure. They don't want to admit failure. And also they feeling a lot of emotions. They feeling a lot of guilt. They feeling all these emotions toward you, and they feel empty and they want you to talk to them, but they don't want to admit certain things. It seems like a person who does not want to speak. They don't want to communicate maturely to you, right? So this is what I'm getting for this person, how they feeling toward you. But we can look into more, but I don't want to overwhelm you. So we let's just look for like a little bit of more details about this person. What are they feeling and thinking about you right now? So I'm seeing like this person is like, I'm seeing like this person doesn't feel like it's too that's why I'm like I'm trying to pick the messages slowly. This person trying to like this person doesn't see that it's too late. Like they could be like, for some of you, because it's general reading, when I saw this message, like for example, I saw a vision of a car walking, but it's not like gone, it's like stopped in front of their wall. Like this wall that we said is here, I saw a car stopped by their house, but it's just moving by, but it's not really gone, it's here. So this person feels like you're not gone totally, they feel like they still got a chance. But then I picked up positive energy and a little bit negative energy. So this is what, in a general reading, you pick certain group of people in the collective. So I'm picking like a group of you where this person is very in the negative way. They think they always got a chance, no matter what, they got a chance. Like if they're gonna come to you, you're gonna pick everything, like where you started. They have this ignorance, right? In the positive reading where this person is like that, I do feel like this person feels like you might go and all of that, but they are thinking that they can make it better. They think like in a positive way, and this is for platonically and for a love interest. We're not going to read much in details because this is like a tarot reading, like lesson. So number five, again with number five, what is this person feeling and thinking about right now, platonically and also a love, a relationship? So again, when you look at the card, again, I'm not gonna pick any messages. I'm gonna block my intuition. I'm not gonna look at anything. I'm just gonna look at the card, not pick anything. Just do it the simple way. Again, you look at the card. If you watch the other card, what I said, you look at the card and the card is moving, right? It's like a reel, like a video. Like if card is moving, sometimes you highlight something, sometimes you imagine things there, whatever the case. So we look at the card and we pick two words from spirit. So if you're overwhelmed, like you can do it all together. You can look at the card and pick the feelings and look at the things and pick your intuition, what spirit's saying, and just keep going with the intuition. But we're doing it the very, very beginner way, right? We do it in a simple way. I'm trying my best to explain intuition in a way. It's not necessarily that something that I've done, but maybe if you're struggling, it's going to be really something really good for you. So I'm picking two like words from spirit. I'm like making fun, like a joke, like making fun, like, or a joke, like a joker. And the second words I'm picking like great, like something greatness, like a king, like a queen, a greatness, right? So let's look at the card. When I look at it, so what this person feeling and thinking about you right now, they feel like you're just like a wild, fun person with the joker, and very like with the queen and the king. When I looked at it, someone was like really like comfortable. Look, when I saw this card, got a different meaning when I looked at it. Someone who's very stable and balanced things. So this person is given and all of that, got everything. This person got everything, right? Like they got everything. They can give people. They're very comfortable holding this, and you can see here like they're very balanced with themselves. They're very confident. This kind of highlighted the confidence, that this person is very confident. This person is like walking there, talking to everybody, like just like not feeling intimidated. This person is not feeling intimidated, right, at all. Like they're very confident with themselves, all of that. But also I'm getting like this person sees you this way, and because this is a general reading, right, like you can pick like a positive and a negative in the same time. Also I'm seeing like here like two ways, but I'm not seeing like a big percentage the negative, but I'm seeing like this person feels this way and feels like for some of you it's like positive, feels like other people, you can see like how people are like begging, like kind of like begging for things, and this person is there giving them. This person sees that other people might be like looking at you as like you're so cocky, like they look at you like who they think this, like who they think they are we like, this person think that we're less than them. This person think like people think that they're less than you, or they get intimidated by you, right, all the time, like they get intimidated by you, right, something like that I'm getting here. So when I look at this person platonically in love interest, how they're feeling, this is their thought, more like their thought, and this is what they feel towards you, like you're confident and all of that. Now look at this person, how they feeling toward you. They feeling a lot of growth, because when I was like asking what they're feeling toward you, I looked at this green blanket or dress or whatever it is, and green kind of, again, spirit speaks your language, the language that you understand. So whatever messages they give me is different than the words that they give you. You can not look here, you can also pick words from spirit as I told you, but I'm picking a green like a growth or something. So this person seeing a growth with you, seeing you growing, and they see an opportunity with you. They feel like an opportunity with you. I'm not gonna put like big wild messages today, just gonna keep it simple, right? So this person is like seeing you this way, and they feel like they can have a growth with you and all of that. Let's see if there's like any other like side feelings, what's going on here as well, right? I do feel like this person kind of very like they feel like there is like some sort of distance that they really need to. I'm going to tell you how I saw that. There's a distance that they really need to know how to reach you, like they feel like there's things that they need to do to reach you. There's a distance, there's something, or there's things need to do, because again, spirit speak your languages. You can look at the card and the card will move, or you can pick the words as I said. But you can see like here with the coins falling in this person hand, I don't know, I saw them as months, I saw them as a distance. I saw them as time. I saw them as like time or something like that. I saw them as like they throw in, like he's throwing month. Again, spirit speaks to your language. Like I'm seeing like this person feel like they need to do things to get you. They need to work. They need to do a lot of things to get you, right? Or like to get in your side, like to get balance with you, to get like in your side, or to see them as an equal. Because here with the card, it's like, when I saw that, I directly saw that level here. Like this person's above, this person's down. They want you to see them as an equal partner, or they want you to be like, they want to be around you. Again, it's a general reading, and a lot of people choosing for love interest and platonic. So I'm sensing the negative energy that I still didn't highlight. So when it's like another group of you is negative, I'm sensing that this person really feel like they want to copy you. If it's like asking about platonic, a lot of people asking for people who just like really offer, right? So I'm picking this negative energy as well, where this person see like they cannot reach where you are, they cannot reach where they are, they always feel less than you, they want to reach you, and they feel like no matter what they do, they cannot reach your level, they cannot reach your level. And it's something very frustrating, because I'm seeing like this person is always feel like they are always in a less privilege, less status than you, less things than you, right? So thank you for watching number 5. I hope, again, I kept it simple, but I hope you understand. Number 6. So, number 6, what are they feeling and thinking about you platonically and in a loving way? So, when you look at this card again, as I explained, and all the cards here, when you look at the card is moving. I'm not gonna pick with my intuition, nothing. I'm just gonna freeze my intuition right now. I'm gonna try to read it with you in a simple way, right? You're panicking and you're doing the reading. Look at the card is moving like a video clip, like a reel, right? You look at the card and you see things, you could imagine things moving. So let's do the picking words, since like you can do it all together. As I said, you can look at the card and see how it moves, see the meaning of the card, see everything. And the meaning of the card, even if you don't read what is it, the page of wands, the meaning of the card are, so for example, you remember like on my VSCO when I've done, or my old Instagram when I've done paintings where I have feelings on them, like I have certain feelings, and I'll ask you all to pick the feelings, and all of you picked certain feelings that I did put on the painting. So the cards meaning are fixed, so you're gonna pick them as a psychic no matter what, right? They got the meaning and you're gonna pick them, so you're gonna know. So do not get fixated if you don't memorize everything. You still, when you look at the card, you're gonna pick the meaning and you're gonna see it, right? So you can look at the meaning and all of that together, but do not overwhelm yourself a lot, because you're still gonna see it. You're still gonna see the meaning, right? The page of wand. So you could also pick the message where spirit are highlighting the meaning of the card, looking at the card, because here spirit also highlighting the meaning of the card, looking at the card moving. So you can look at that and the feeling and all of it, but let's just do it the simple way. So I didn't do it this way, but I feel like this is what I thought that might be ideal for people who like trying to practice their intuition and they're not so intuitive. So pick 2 words again from spirit. So the first word, I got choked up, like I got this feeling of choked up, so it's like choked up, choking up, right? The second thing that I picked is like see, like I could not speak sometime, like you can get the sign where like you feel tongue tied, you feel certain feeling when you speak. It got like someone who cannot speak, right? Like or just like tongue tied, someone like tongue tied, right? So when I look at the card, it's like, what are they feeling toward you? What are they thinking toward you? So when I looked at it, I directly saw a youthful person. They're looking at you, and I saw you in the card. And I look at this, I see you as someone who looks so youthful, like you're fresh, like a fresh, youthful person, like your skin, directly your skin, your glow, how you look so fresh and healthy. I'm seeing someone who's very healthy, right? Someone who's very, very healthy, someone who's like capable of doing things. And directly when I looked at the card is moving. So directly I looked at, I'm reading slow with you also. I'm not like cheating or like trying to just block my intuition slowly. So when I look at the wand, this person is like picking the wand, and it seems like someone who's like picking bags or picking groceries or carrying things on their shoulder, carrying things like someone who's walking with things, right? So this person is staring at you in a daily basis. So I saw like several things that you're holding. So they're seeing you holding things, they're seeing you something. So it got me someone who's like very absorbent, like they're watching your life, they're watching what you do during the day, they're watching things that you do, they love what you're doing, they're watching everything that you do, they like what you do. It's even the simplest thing that you do as like your daily routine lifestyle, they're watching you somewhere. Because it's a general reading, when I said this message directly, I saw several visions in my head. But you don't have to see visions, because if you're like still starting, like pick that feeling. So I'm getting that. And now maybe for you, you're overwhelmed with this card, because this card like got a lot of things, because a lot of group of people choosing this card. And first, like, you might be overwhelmed and feel like tongue tied, like a psychic, or like feel like you want to pull another card, because there's like, after you said this message, there's this thing. Maybe if you're reading this card with me, there's this thing here, like you're reading for the public again. You're not reading only with me for you, we're reading for everybody watching. So there's this thing here, there's this thing. So let's highlight this thing. The thing is saying that this person could be watching you at work, where like I'm seeing like in a fixed place where you're doing work, like it's not like on a computer, like could be online, or just on a fixed place, whether you're talking on a group chat, you're doing something online, you're talking on a desktop, you're doing something there, like it's not necessarily you're grabbing things, it's like how your hand is on something you type with your hand. Another group of you where I saw this person seeing you in a live place, where like I saw the looks like a bag, like it looks like something that you carry book with, or something that you walk in, because we're reading for general people, right? So like walking somewhere in and out every day, like it's a place that they see you in. For others of you, I'm seeing like this person is interested in all your activities, they seeing it somewhere. We see like the internet things and all of that. For some of you, this could be through the internet. And for others, I'm seeing like through the internet, seeing the activities or seeing some activities, and they are having a lot of questions. So when I looked at the card again, if you're like confused, this card is moving. Like, take your time, look at it like you're looking at a moving picture, right? So also, if you're confused, just ask spirit for two words, right? But I'm seeing like this person is looking at the stick, like very curious. They want to understand the stick. Like there's a curiosity of like, I want to know more. I need to know more. When I said I want to know more, I just felt inside my heart the need. Like I need. I felt this emotion of like, it's not I want, I really need to know more. So this person really needs to know more about you. Again, remember, people are asking for platonic and love interest, and some people are asking for negative people. So it's a general reading, and this card I also picked the negative side and I picked the positive side. So every time you're gonna have to address each group of people, right? So let me fix the focus so you can see with me. Why is the focus like that? Anyway, let's just hold it this way so we'll focus. So, and every time like you're going to, let's just put it this way so you read with me. So, and every time you're going to highlight the negative and the positive, right? So if it's like, I'm seeing like for some of you are asking about platonic negative, which is this person is like very fixated on you, like they literally just want to know what you do, they want to copy what you do, and they're always like looking at you, they're always looking at you. In the negative aspect, I don't know, but I just saw this person wearing this thing, scarf thing, and I saw them that they're trying to be better than you, or they're trying, like they're looking at you and they're trying to compare something, they're trying to be better, they're looking at you, they're trying to be better, they're trying to dress something better, right? In the positive aspect, I saw this person trying to impress you also, but they might not seem obvious because this person is like just dressed up, like, and I saw the card with the meanings, like this person's just dressed up, but they don't seem like they're doing a lot of things, but this person trying to impress you. So also with the beige and all of that, like the feeling I got, like this person could be they're trying to impress you, but you're not looking. And even the negative and even the positive, you're not looking. This person trying to impress you, but this is their feeling. Even if it's not true, this is their feeling. They feel like you're not looking, or they're not getting your attention. They want to get your attention, but they always feel like a beige. They want to get your attention. It sounds like they want to get your attention, they feel like you're cool, they look at you, they feel like you're cool, they want to be around you, they want to get your attention, they want to be with you, but they feel like they fail to impress you or they don't know. I'm seeing like a timid energy, a person who's like doing things but they're not doing enough because they're timid, they don't know what to do. If it's like a negative person, I'm seeing this person is like they are trying to get your attention, to look at them, to see something, you're not giving them attention, and also they're not getting the same attention. So I'm saying to a group of you, a group where like this person is literally trying to take your attention because they think you're cool, they want you to look at them, because it's a negative again in a lot of group of people, that when you say a words and a feeling, sometimes you froze and you see like two ways, like it's almost like two ways open, like two images open to you. And when it happens in a general reading, it means there's two group of people, and a group here where like this person want to get your attention, they want you to see how cool they are because they're jealous of you, you're everything. Or like if it's positive also, they want to get your attention. Another group of you where this person feel like they're not getting the same attention as you get, because people are asking for platonic, not only love, right? They're not getting like the same attention that you get, right? Like we didn't hear a group of you like not getting the same attention, like they're not getting the same attention. Again here also in love, this person really want to get your attention, they also in love in a positive way. I'm getting a lot about attention, this person sees the attention that you get, they see a lot of attention that you get, and they feel like wow, this person get a lot of attention, or like they're very confident, how are they like getting all this attention, how they can really just be around the crowd. I'm getting like this feeling of like being around crowd, being around a group of people and feeling like comfortable, and they're like this person is cool, they're like getting a lot of attention, they know how to talk. I'm getting, let's just pick words, I'm not gonna like overwhelm you, I'm gonna try to read it in a slow way. Let's pick words from spirit right now, let's pick words, let's pick two words, right? I'm seeing like flexible and I'm seeing music. So spirit said flexible and music, so I'm seeing like this person really seeing you, how you're flexible with people, how you can talk with people, how you can just like you do a lot of things. And with the music I got like you can like talk to every person like with a rhythm, you talk with every person. Also I've seen like a group of you where like this person is really amazed by your music, you could be a dancer, so a group of you, this message came significant for you, it could be a dancer or something with the music that happening that inspired them, made them feel happy, right? I definitely seen like when I looked at the card, I just picked a lot of social media logos. This person feel like you're popular, and I didn't get anything but popular, or like you got a lot of followers, or you get a lot of cool stuff, or you got a lot. I'm picking like something cool, not picking like they're like watching it, it could be like watching it again with the live thing, but the feeling that I picked right now with social media is like cool, like they seeing like you're popular, getting a lot of attention, or you're like somehow like hip or stylish or something like that. They feel like you're so cool or cooler than them, or they really like that about you, right? I'm making that. So what else here we're picking? I don't know if I should do it like a long reading, but try like keep it simple, right? I'm picking like somehow like a glass bottle from Spirit, saying a glass bottle and saying like dots. Again, Spirit speak my language to me. And when you do the reading, Spirit gonna speak your language to you. They speak signs that maybe gonna make sense to me. So I'm getting this with dots. It kind of remind me of something about like dots dot. I used to say dot, and then someone said like someone used to speak like me, like but not in Arabic. It was like it was something like I always say, but it's just like someone picked the way that I speak and they started speaking like how someone stay with you and then say the same words that you're using. So I'm picking that. I feel like this person feel like you're contagious, or they started to really like they could be like I'm seeing like someone who noticed you or listen to you a lot to a point where like they started to like pick the thing that you say, or they like certain things that you say, or they got used to certain things you say, or they started to speak like you. To since like their obsession with you, they started to talk. You know how someone stalk you and automatically they pick certain languages or certain things that you do, start to talk like you or something like that. This person are really obsessed with you. They listen to you a lot. They started to pick things that you do that like they're liking. They're obsessed with that, or they remember you always talking like that, or your voice, right? And when you pick the bottle, right? Also, this person like seeing you as like when I saw the bottle, I'm seeing like an empty bottle left alone, like thrown away. I feel like this person, and I picked that bottle walking in the water, like I mean, like running in the water. I'm seeing like this person sees you and see like some sort of, you're not empty like a bottle, but with the ocean moving, and thus like they feel like you got something deep in you. Like there's like, this message in a bottle. I can't speak your language to you and things that you're gonna see like moving. I'm seeing like this person feel like you're deep. You got something that you didn't say, or they feel like they want to ask you and you didn't say something, and they want clarification of something, right? I'm not gonna read more, but you got what I'm saying. So thank you for watching. I hope this tarot lesson helped a lot, and I'm gonna see you in another reading.